Okay, so this video is on Newton's algorithm to find the square roots. So this is Newton's algorithm. Say find square root of a number. How does it work? Okay. So you pick an x close to the root of some continuous function. Then you take the derivative of the function, okay, x. So then this is the main part, so I'm just going to plug into this equation, which is x n plus subscript n plus 1, and this would be x of n, and then take f of x divided by the derivative f prime x of n. Now this condition has to hold. The derivative cannot be 0. So if that's the case, how do you actually find the root? So let's say I have x squared. This could have been any value in there. So it's x, the function is x to the second power minus a. If I take the derivative, f of x prime, so that would be 2x. So since a is a constant, now all I have to do, plug into this expression here, x of n plus 1, which is x of n, like I mentioned earlier, f of x over this equation. Now, so I can work through this out here. So whatever f of x is, which is actually x squared minus a, and this would be x. See, that's the derivative. So this is the function, x squared minus a divided by 2 of x, so forget the n. So if you simplify this, so I can go ahead, it will be 1/2 x of n minus a over x of n. So this is actually my answer. Now, if I take 3 for this, I can plug it in here. So that would be 3 minus, see, 3 to the 7th minus a, whatever that number is. So then 7 times, see, that's the derivative. Now, I'm getting an approximation here, so it's not, so sort of, that's an approximation. So what I did was, I went and I wrote the actual Python code. So the Python code for this, I'm going to pass n. N is, let's say I want to pass the square root of 16. So square root of 16. So that's n. So that's my function. And then this here is epsilon. So I'm just going to use the word EP for epsilon, which is estimation of the error. Then k is just a temporary variable, which I'm going to assign the actual number to it. Now, here's a loop. This is my while loop. And this loop here says, I'm going to take k minus n over k, because k is n in this case. As long as it's greater than epsilon times the value of k. So keep doing this. So this would be n over k plus k. So this is one term plus k divided by 2a. Now, this is going to be repeated again until this condition where k minus n over k is no longer greater than epsilon times k. And I can return the value of k, and k happens to be the square root. So it's a very simple concept here, and I could go in here and find square root. In fact, there's another method which I will do later on, which is known as the Babylonian method for computing square root. But this is Newton's. Thank you for watching this video.